generally. And it's a damp start for Shetland first thing Wednesday, but otherwise plenty of sunshine first thing, and we'll keep that sunny outlook going into the afternoon, I think, in many places. But showers in Western Scotland, Northern Ireland, Western England and Wales will develop fairly widely by the afternoon. Again, hit and miss downpours, odd rumble of thunder or even some hail possible in some of these showers. Some areas will miss them entirely. Thursday, another day of sunny spells and showers, but turning hotter later this week.
First and foremost, I am a GB News fan, and I was before I was working here. Just love the fact that we're asking the questions that a lot of establishment media won't ask.
With a bit of a twist, we not only want to inform you, but we want to keep you entertained.
It's worth the drive because you get in and the team's all ready and waiting, they're itching to go, and it's a proper little family.
GB News is the People's Channel.
It's the audience that makes the programme sing.
We're giving our viewers and our listeners a voice. I see the thousands of your letters, tweets, emails, you name it, coming in.
Britain is broken. How on earth did we get into this mess? But more importantly, how do we get out of it?
The establishment had their chance. Now we're here to represent you.
It's time for something different. It's time for GB News. I'm very patriotic. I believe in Britain. Our best days lie ahead.
Britain's watching.
Britain's watching.
Join us here on GB News.
The People's Channel.
Britain's news channel.
I'm Andrew Doyle. Join me at 7 o'clock every Sunday night for Free Speech Nation, the show where I tackle the week's biggest stories in politics and current affairs with the help of my two comedian panellists and a variety of special guests.
Free Speech Nation, Sunday nights from 7 on GB News, the People's Channel, Britain's news channel.
Nightmare commute? Kick it up a gear with me, Patrick Christie's, at Drive Time, 3 till 6 p.m, Monday to Friday on GB News Radio. You can listen online and on DAB+, on the smart speaker app and on the GB News app. And if you've got an Alexa, all you have to say is, Alexa, play GB News. We're also on TuneIn and the Radio Player apps. From the school run to rush hour, get revved up with me, Patrick Christie's, on GB News and GB News Radio.
What you get for breakfast is something that, if we do our jobs right, you will wake up to news that you didn't know the night before.
It's a conversation. It's not just me and Eamon.
We want to get to know you, and we want you to get to know us.
From 6, it's Breakfast with Eamon and Isabel.
Monday to Thursdays on GB News,
Britain's news channel.
Westminster is going around in ever-decreasing circles, followed by the media. Britain is broken. How on earth did we get into this mess? But more importantly, how do we get out of it? Join me at 7 p.m, Mondays to Thursdays on Farage, here on GB News. We will have open, rational debate. We've got to work out how Britain moves forward from this. Join us here on GB News, the People's Channel. Britain is watching.
Every Sunday from 11, join Michael Portillo.
There'll be topical discussion, looking at the week before and the week to come. So kick back and relax at 11 a.m. on Sundays on GB News with me, Michael Portillo. GB News, the People's Channel, Britain's news channel.
No spin, no bias, no censorship. I'm Dan Wootton. Tonight, the persecution of Boris Johnson has made it to the House of Commons. And as the former PM's enemies queued up to twist the knife and even further, the kangaroo court of a privileges committee was well and truly exposed.
Boris Johnson lied. A new low in Boris Johnson's disregard for standards in public life.
For those people who are abstaining, they are guilty not just of cowardice, but of complicity with the very contempt for which Boris Johnson has been found responsible.
So as MPs prepare to vote on the farcical report while we're on air tonight, has this political show trial actually turned Boris Johnson into a martyr? That's the topic of my special digest next, before I get the views of my superstar panel. And what a night to have him. Former Chancellor and Boris ally Kwasi Kwarteng, Benjamin Butterworth and Belinda de Lucy. Also coming up tonight, in a sensational new twist to the scandal at This Morning, a source close to the mystery runner has said ITV is refusing to pay for his private therapy despite offering to shell out for Philip Schofield's sessions. So is the broadcaster once again protecting the discretion